Greetings, crafters, and welcome to episode 60 of T-Kush35's Better Than Wolves playthrough. It's been a little bit of time. I apologize for the episode delay. I actually was out on vacation, but I did have a little bit of a backup. What I was attempting to do before actually starting this episode was fill in that river over there. I've got a good start going, but I've noticed a problem with this cobblestone generator is that I lose up to maybe 50% of my materials into that lava flow. So what I'm going to do is try to set up some sort of slightly automated shenanigans in order to get it farther away from the lava. And to do that, I want to use this piston. So what I'm thinking is I bring up this redstone signal that's slow, yes, but will do something to push or maybe pull this away. So what I want to start with is some planks right here, and I want the flow to go maybe right there. Okay, and that, of course, killed the water flow. Goodness gracious, this is getting to be a hassle. Come here, little guy. There we go. Oop. Alright. Okay, so the water goes there now. And I want the lava to keep going. That's as far as that goes. Okay. That's fine. So let me push it like that. Ah, and that's just a touch too far. So if I push the lava like this. Interesting. It's not quite what I wanted, is it? Oh, the lava's going in there. Right. So I block that off. Block this back off. Put that out. No, now we're back to where we were. Okay, 1 second. Okay. There we go. Alright, so that's a little bit closer. I think I'm still going to need a repeater or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no! I accidentally turned that off. I messed with the water flow. Okay, 1 second. We gotta fix this. Gotta fix this. There we go. Beautimus. Alright. Now, hopefully this won't burn up. You know what I can do is just, I can just fill it in. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, 14, 15. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get it to push. But what I could do is get it to pull, which I think is going to be better anyway. So if I get a piston here, I don't understand why that's falling like that. Let's see. Piston here, extends, pulls back. Yes. So I'm going to have to turn this into a sticky piston. And if you don't mind me for a moment, let's just go feed those chickens that we heard hatch. And I think I have 3 chickens at this point. Nope. Still only the 2. I did have 1 hatch, but it suffocated in the wall, so that was fun. Alright, just steadily building up this egg supply so that I can have ham and eggs. We're downgraded back to that since the whole, oh, jeepers. That's not what we needed. Stupid Ghast. Come on, you jerk. Get out of here. No, stop fire. Stop. Fire, go away. Alright, well, no one was spawning there. Hey, stop it. Yeah, so clearly the ghasts are still a problem. And it's getting a bit annoying to deal with them. Because those darn squid just keep spawning and turning into ghasts. Which is an absolutely fantastic mechanic when it's not near my base. But alas, it is near my base, and thus is a problem. Alright, well, since it's daylight, I'm just going to head over there and do some more filling, and I will be back when that's nighttime again. Quick insert before it gets to be nighttime and we're working back on the machine. Thanks to Asdarg, who reminded me that squid need a 5x5 area to spawn, so that's what I've been doing here. Instead of actually trying to fill in the entire river, I'm just doing every 5th block, putting a pillar. I'll probably eventually come back and put some random stone pillars in between all of these, just to make sure that there's no spawning area. But hopefully that will be a lot faster than filling the entire river, which was just going to be inefficient. But here we are. Here's a squid. Gonna kill it before he has a chance to turn into it. Oh, shoot. Alright. We survived. Yeah. Take that, you dirty squid. Alright, I definitely need to get back in the base. Cars, I'm peckish. Oh, shoot. No food. This was a mistake. Mistakes were made. We'll be fine. Get rid of that. Alright. And then we'll just run back over here and get some of that food that we had cooking up. And then we'll be good to go to continue work on the piston setup. I do think I need some slime, though. Don't believe that was a supply I brought over. So, sticky piston might not be an idea that I can implement quite yet. Nope. That is a bummer, and I haven't encountered any recently. So maybe I need a way to extend the signal temporarily. That sounds fine. We can do that. We can do that. Light those back up because I keep putting them out when I fall down. So let's see. I'm going to need the piston to be over here. Like right there, right? Yeah. No, just right there. So we put the piston there. We walk over here and we put it there. Okay, good. Good, good, good. And then we'll just need a bridge of sorts to carry the signal over. Oh, you know what I can do? So I can do this torch on there and that bridges it. This is fun. Oh. And this'll work nicely. Let's see, it won't be able to move that anymore. Correct. So I can just sit here. And now it'll, it'll be slow. But it's not too bad. That was a lot faster than I thought it would be. And the bridge is fine. Nice. Alright, so that'll generate me some cobble. And then, I can turn it off by disconnecting any of this redstone. And sure, it's a sloppy mess for now, but it's an easy way to get cobblestone without having it die in the lava. I could maybe also do something like that for stone generation. I would just have to have the surrounding blocks not be stone, and then I would need a chisel. But then I wouldn't have to worry about pushing a button. It would just be a matter of waiting for the trigger to happen. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and continue work on that village, and then we will see what I'm up to when that is more filled in and we don't have ghasts everywhere. So, I will see you in a while for me, and no time at all for you. And about to go to battle with another Ghast, so I figured we'd film this battle here. Alright, love that it's going into the water. Come on. Come on, sucker. Yeah. There we go. Got him. Alright. So that's starting to get fewer and far between as far as squid being around, which is exciting. But I'm just going to do some more filling in, and I'll get back to you later. Have at you, you dirty Ghast. Seriously, come at me. I've been steadily trying to prevent more of those Ghasts from spawning, but they keep doing it. The river's looking fairly full at this point, but clearly there's still squid spawn points, so I'm going to have to do more of that over here. So that work will continue. See you then. So clearly my setup's not working because there's a whole bunch of squid trying to eat me right now. And this is going fine. It's going fine. Not gonna die yet. Oh god, might die. Go up. Okay. Whew. So yeah. Apparently there's plenty of places for the squid to spawn still. Thought the 5x5 would do it, but apparently that's not the case. Back to the drawing board on that, I guess. Which means I probably just have to fill the whole place in. Ooh, which really sucks. Or I go get a bunch of glowstone. I don't know what's more worth my time. Probably just keep filling it in. So I'm going to continue that, and I'll be back later. Bye-bye. Okay, a couple hours have passed. I've been doing lots of cobblestone generation, or attempting to. Despite having a grid this tight, I had it a lot looser before, and squid were still spawning, and thus still making ghasts. And so I've resolved to get it as tight of a grid as possible in the water, and we'll see if that stops. I keep having the occasional ghast appear, but that's about it. And, yeah, so just continuing to do that. I think from here I need to spread that way, and then we might actually get to do some exciting stuff with this village. But holy poo, maybe I should have just moved my villagers somewhere else, because this has been a big old pain in the keister. But I'll check back in when I'm a bit further along in that section there. Ta-ta! Brief sidestep from the cobblestone generation efforts. I have actually determined that my cobblestone generation is pretty slow, and I have an idea of how I can make it faster. If I were to bump up the speed of the turntable controlling the redstone signal during the times that I'm using it as a generator, I believe if I use a pulse shortener, I could then gather up the cobblestone much faster than what I am. I'm guessing maybe 1.5 times faster, which would actually be a fairly significant increase. However, for that, I'm going to need some slime balls so that I can make this piston that I've made into a sticky piston. I'm also hoping to gather up a couple extras, that way I can make more sticky pistons down the line. So what we're doing is heading on over to the swamp here and hoping to find some slimes. It's raining out. Crap. It's raining, so I'm hoping that that'll work. Sweet. No, it's raining, so I'm hoping that slimes will still spawn right now. I was hoping that lighting it on that ember would work, and it did, and that was most excellent news. But my biggest concern is that, oh no, daytime. That's not what I want. I don't want daytime. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to spend the day gathering up some clay then, since that'll be pretty useful. And then I'll just stay here overnight or something, and then kill a few slimes in the morning once they've spawned. Which means I will probably be back come the morning, since that'll be the most exciting time. Before then, it's just going to be a bunch of clay gathering, which is, in general, boring. I guess, however, I do want to take this time to discuss why I didn't try going down a cement generation path for my river filling. And basically that is due to two reasons. One, I don't have the setup for harvesting souls from netherrack grinding, nor do I have... I mean, I have the materials to do all of that, but I don't have the setup quite yet, and I didn't want to do the setup before doing this. I was hoping the cobblestone generation and such would be faster, and then I wouldn't need as much of the river filled in. I was hopeful that eliminating the 5x5 spawn areas would work, but that apparently did not, and I'm an idiot and just let that go out. Okay, well, that means that I'm going to need to light it with a makeshift fire plow. That was dumb. I should probably just leave a torch here so I can come back and relight it as necessary, since I'm going to keep jumping in the water and forgetting that the torches will go out. Anywho, without further ado, I will cut here and come back to you when it is something more exciting with slime hunting. See you then. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have entered the morning. I don't hear any slimes, which is probably good. It's either good or bad, not quite sure yet. Biggest concern is I can't hunt them if they haven't spawned yet. But they also can't murder me if they haven't spawned yet, so... Catch-22 sort of thing? Maybe I need to go further in. I mean, I don't understand why there wouldn't have been any around. I really just need some slimes. Come here, slimies. How could there not be any slimes? I'm in a friggin' swamp. It does not make any sense to me. There's other creatures, but no slimes. I feel cheated. All of the other times, there we go. I was gonna say, all of the other times that I've stayed in a swamp, the slimes have come and kicked my butt. And now we're gonna see them hopefully not kick my butt, but, you know, be around. Alright, so now comes the fun part where, oh god, there's a literal army of the little guys, and they just annihilate armor. Okay, here we go. Did I only get 4 slime balls for that? No. Got a bit more. 9. 9's pretty good. That's enough to actually head back, I think. Also have a decent amount of clay, which I am excited for, because that will let me start up some pottery, which I don't have the tooling for yet, but hope to be able to do in the near future. And I'm definitely going to dump some, I guess, this gravel in exchange for those feathers, since I could use some regular arrows. Could definitely use regular arrows. Alright, so I'm gonna head back home, and, well, what are we gonna do from there? I'll take you guys down into the basement so that you can see what I plan on doing with the sticky piston setup. See you then. Okay, so back in the base, we can see that stone collection is limited on 2 things. One, the speed of the piston, both in frequency with which it is extended and the time it takes to extend, and then of course lava flowing into the water. So if I can make that exchange go faster on 2 factors, then that will speed up the entire endeavor by quite a bit. So there's that part that is minimized right there. So this will make, or should make, oh shoot, I have that 1 block too far down. So I'll have to go get that stuff. That's down here, yeah. Okay. Alright, back up we go. Build my way back up out of here, because I was silly. Okay. Let's try that again. So, we put the wood block there. Sticky piston here. And here we go. That should do it. Oh. This might not have the effect I was looking for. Yeah, this is not. What if I speed this up? This is not quite what I thought it would be. Oh, wait, duh. Oh, dear. Except now it's opposite, isn't it? Yeah. Now it's I flipped the signal twice. And this is also quite loud. Okay, so how do we do this? I think we're gonna do this by going and getting a piece of netherrack from, say, right here, using that to extend this redstone bridge. So then instead of flipping the signal, we're doing the same. Okay, so that should speed that up. Now if I oh yeah, this is much faster. It's not quite as fast as it could be. Nope. Try that. Oops. Okay. So that's the turntable not on the highest setting. Can we get it working on the highest setting? As annoying as this might sound. Oh yeah. Now the only limiting, I think, is the... Hold on. Now I think at this point the only limiting flow will be lava spawning, which will have its own limits, but that's fine. Now I can gather up cobblestone much faster, and that's going to be a lot better for actually getting this done in a timely manner, because while I was, you know, just multitasking while keeping this going, it was getting a little slow. I think I could also... I could maybe expedite this by having this be a sticky piston now that pulls instead of pushes. Because I could have this piston here. I'm not using as much redstone. Let's see, what do I need to do in order to use this in either way? I can push it back. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this one into a sticky piston to try this out, because worst case scenario, I just put it one block farther back and it can work like that. So let's clear this out. So it extends and pulls it there, which means I need to stand right next to it. I can stand right there, that's fine. Okay. Let's go on over there. And then put some redstone here. I'll clear out a little space for myself to go right here. We'll turn this into dirt. We'll see if this works any better. So I'm going to turn down my sound a little bit so that you guys aren't totally drowned out by that. Oh shoot. Flaw in plan, flaw in plan. Okay, so this works pretty well. I don't think it works any better though. So we're just gonna stop that. And we're gonna go back to the old schema. Because I think that push worked a little bit better. So we'll go ahead and put that there, put this here. That goes there. This goes here, and turn that back on. It actually does seem a little bit worse as a sticky piston. That's unfortunate. I'll just have to make another piston. It will be usable as a sticky piston in other setups. But that is a little bit of a waste, which is unfortunate. So let's go ahead and make those items that I need. Stash the stuff that I don't. Okay, put the slime balls away, redstone torch away. So I have these, I have a soul iron. I'm definitely going to need to get a setup going to make more of those. Need that, and that, and another one of those. Okay, so make the latch, and I need to go get that wood cut, don't I? Yep. Let's go cut this one bit. That'll be fine. Heading on over here. Chop those bad boys up, and then we run back. And away we go. Have ourselves a regular old piston. And this old setup will be back in business just faster. So then I cap it so that stuff doesn't fly out, and here we go. What's wrong here? Oh, it's one block too far back. Ha. Silly me. It's not how I had it set up. There we go. Now we're back in business. Yeah, cobblestone. Much faster. It's not quite as fast as it could be because it is still disrupting that in a way, but I don't think it's going to get much better except with block dispensers. So this will do nicely enough, and it'll speed up my production. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that back off. And I think that'll be enough for this episode. In between the episodes, for real this time, I'm going to get that river blocked out, and then we'll actually be working on some exciting stuff. I want to get more of the machinery back up and running, like a millstone with hoppers and a water flow, turntable for clay. I do have a kiln, but I also need a cauldron, so we'll work on that in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.